Alright guys, we are back for more of my 400 subscriber special for Come and Party with Nick. We just did a game of Family Feud for the Nintendo Switch, and that was pretty fun. And we were able to successfully win the $20,000 in fast money, which was very exciting. And I was pretty surprised of how we managed to pull it off as well, because I had less points compared to my opponents right before the fast money round, but because we weren't able to try to find the top answer in sudden death, I randomly got selected to play the fast money round, and sure enough, I was able to come up with some very good answers, which helped me win the $20,000. So that was quite a surprise of how we managed to pull it off, but either way, I will still gladly take it right there for sure. So anyways, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for the Nintendo Switch. So let's see how we do. Alright, so let's see if we can possibly win Nick $1 million here. We're gonna do easy difficulty like always. And I'll be him.
Questions, 4 lifelines, and a cash prize of $1 million. Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Let's start right away.
What a pleasure to be here. Now you're going to need to answer these questions.
Please welcome our new contestant, and let's get started right away.
I'm ready.
15 questions to reach the million. We will climb this money ladder together, step by step. To help you, we have 4 lifelines at your disposal. Phone a friend, the 50-50, ask the audience, and switch the question.
Alright, here's our first question for $100.
Trust yourself and your acquaintances for this new question.
What did Christopher Columbus discover in 1492? America, Japan, the Indies, or Italy? Out of all those choices, America has to make the most sense right here. So I'm going to say A, America, final answer.
A. Yes, that's it.
I know you were waiting for me to ask you. So let's go. Is this your final answer?
That's my final answer.
You have given your final answer. I hope it is the right one.
That's right!
Get behind.
Okay, so we got ourselves $100. Alright, now it's time for the $200 question.
I think we all agree that we can move on to this new question.
Which of these country flags is not red, white, and blue? France, the United States, Great Britain, or Switzerland? I do recognize the flags right here of all these countries right here, but out of all of them, Switzerland is not red, white, and blue. So I'm saying D, Switzerland, final answer.
I'm going to choose D.
You had to make a choice. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
You have given your final answer. Now is the time to see the right one.
Got it!
Look easy. You got it.
Alright, up to $200 now.
To the end. I did a good job.
Alright, here's the $300
Good luck to
question.
you for this new question.
Where does Alice go in Lewis Carroll's book? Wonderland, Sugarland, Magic Land, or Boring Land? Now, of all these choices, Wonderland has to make the most sense, because I have heard of Alice in Wonderland many times in my life, so I'm going to say A, Wonderland, final answer.
And let's go for A.
I know you were waiting for me to ask you. So let's go. Is this your final answer?
That will be my final answer.
If this is your final answer, let's hope it's the correct answer.
That's right!
That is the right answer.
Now we have $300.
That was the right answer. I can't believe it.
Alright, moving on to the $500 question.
Good luck to you.
Which of these animals is not a feline? A tiger, a cat, a dog, or a lynx? I'm not really feeling 100% confident on this question, so I'm going to use one of my lifelines and I'm going to ask the audience.
Okay, audience, big one here. Pick up those keypads and enter your votes now.
Alright, looks like most people are saying C, so I'll go with that. C, a dog, final answer.
Let's go for C.
Are you sure?
That's my final answer.
You have given your final answer. Now is the time to see the right one.
Got it!
You are right.
And now we have $500.
They executed success.
Alright, now on to the $1,000
Good luck to
question.
you for this new question.
What do hedgehogs mainly eat? Meat, grass, insects, or candy? Okay, I think I have it between two choices, but just to play things safe, I'm gonna switch the question.
You choose to play wise.
If I were to guess, I would say grass, and I would have been wrong. It was insects, so it was a good thing I did switch that.
This question shouldn't give you a hard time.
In which city did a famous Tea Party occur? Boston, Thomas Jefferson, London, or Miami? Well, it's Thomas Jefferson. It doesn't make any sense right here for this kind of question. This is not even a city, but I do happen to know right here for myself that it has to be Boston right here, since I have heard of this kind of event plenty of times before. A, Boston, final answer.
A. Yes, that's it.
I know you were waiting for me to ask you. So let's go. Is this your final answer?
Yes, that's my final answer.
All right, let's find out the right answer together.
Got it! So we got $1,000 guaranteed no matter what happens. Alright, moving on to the $2,000 question.
Offers you a new question.
In what year was Abraham Lincoln elected? 1852, 1868, 1856, or 1860? This I'm not really feeling all that confident on. I've got to use one of my lifelines here to play it safe. I'll phone a friend.
By calling someone, you may be making sure you get rid of this embarrassing question. Okay, let's go.
Alright, let's call Edward.
Hello, Edward. This is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire calling you.
Oh, good evening. Massimo needs me to help him, right?
Now pay close attention. You're not going to have a lot of time to pick the answer that you think is right.
Come on, Edward. I'm counting on you. You're the best. You can do it.
It's D. It has to be.
Alright, looks like he's saying D, so I'll trust him on that. D, 1860, final answer.
I'm choosing D. It inspires confidence in me.
You know what my next question is, right? Is this your final answer?
That's my final answer.
If this is your final answer, let's hope it's the correct answer.
that is correct.
But you are right.
So we are up to $2,000.
That's the right answer. I can't believe it.
Alright, on to the $4,000 question.
Will you be able to answer this new question as well?
With which Marvel character did Celine Dion shoot a music video? Iron Man, Spider-Man, Deadpool, or Wolverine? I think I recall having this kind of question before, but if I do remember this correctly, I think it's C, Deadpool, final answer.
I have a good hunch that it's C.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, that's my final answer.
All right, let's find out the right answer together.
That's right!
Get behind.
Alright, up to $4,000 now.
Success.
Alright, now let's see the $8,000 question.
This new question is now waiting for you to be answered.
To what dynasty did John F. belong? The Vanderbilts, the Kennedys, the Kardashians, or the Coppolas? Now, all these choices, I think the Kennedys have to make the most sense to me right here. So I'm going to say B, the Kennedys' final answer.
And I would say B, obviously.
Final?
Yes.
That will be my final answer.
Okay, the computer validated your answer.
Got
That
it.
is the right answer.
Now we have $8,000.
Executed job.
Okay. So now we're going to be going to the $16,000 question.
If you don't mind.
Approximately how many years ago was soap invented? 105 years ago? 4,500 years ago? 450 years ago? Or 1,050 years ago? Oh boy. This looks like a tough one right here. I'm going to use the 50-50.
Okay, let's take away two incorrect answers. Let's see what we are left with.
Alright, we're left with 450 years ago and 4,500 years ago. I'm gonna say C, 450 years ago, final answer.
My gut says that it's C. Okay, C.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
All right, let's find out the right answer together.
Oh, it was 4,500 years ago. Oh, wow.
I really didn't see that one coming.
Congratulations! You walk away with your guaranteed cash prize.
But at least on the bright side, we do at least win Nick $1,000 right there, so it's better than nothing. So we can't complain too much about that. But anyways, that is going to do it for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for the Nintendo Switch as part of my 400 subscriber special for Come and Party with Nick. But we still have 4 more games left to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.